Hi, this is Justinian555 playing Slay the Spire, and one strategy I like to use sometimes is the endless watcher loop. How I like to do this is I like to go back and forth between calm and wrath and use the rushdown power with wrath to draw those cards again. So I'm essentially always having enough energy to repeat the same attack over and over, and I have an infinite loop going on. So some people, this strategy might not be their cup of tea, but if you think you'd be interested, here's how it works. You'll need a way to get into calm. Preferably, you will find inner peace, maybe one or two of them, and you'll want to upgrade them to increase their card draw. In a pinch, you could also use Fear No Evil. That requires the enemy to be preparing an attack on you. You'll also need a way to get into Wrath. I prefer to either use Eruption and upgrade that as soon as possible, or you could also use Tantrum. And it doesn't hurt to have both of these in your deck. You'll want something that will make you draw cards every time you transition into Wrath. So you'll want to have Rushdown. 2 Rushdowns would be ideal. Enemies that clutter your deck with status cards are going to be pretty dangerous. Most of these you'll be able to take down in one turn once you get your deck set up. Some enemies will require you to have block. The Timekeeper and the Heart especially. The Power Mental Fortress can help. Talk to the Hand that gives you block every time you hit an enemy can be useful. Wallop is especially useful in the game before you've got your infinite loop set up. And Halt can also be helpful. Scrawl is great so that you can pull all of your deck out into play at once. Vault can also be useful if you happen to draw some bad cards and you don't get the cards out you need. You can use Vault. You want to get rid of as many cards as possible. So all those defenses, all those strikes that you start out with, you'll want to be getting rid of those to whittle down your deck to as close to 10 as possible, even less if you can. The cards that you can exhaust or the power cards that you just use once are okay, but you'll want your deck to be as decluttered as possible. Definitely don't take curses, and as you're moving around the map, prioritize the merchant shops where you can get rid of more cards. Now, a lot of relics can help you out a bit, but some of the most useful ones I find are ones that can help you get rid of extra cards. So Smiling Mask, Peace Pipe, Membership Card are all great. Also, relics that help you draw out as many cards as you need. Bag of Preparation can help you get those essential cards out on the first turn. Ornamental Fan, the Abacus, Calipers, and Kunai can help you get more block. So that can be helpful, especially on those enemies like the Timekeeper or the Heart. As far as the boss relics go, Violet Lotus is great. It basically lets you use Vigilance, a card that you start out with, to put you into Calm, and then you can switch to Wrath, and you're still getting enough energy every time that you can go in an endless loop. Also, since Vigilance has block on it, when it puts you into Calm, you're also going to be building up block to help against the Heart and the Timekeeper. Empty Cage is another great boss relic because it helps you get rid of more cards. Medical Kit can help you get rid of some of those pesky status cards, especially on the second turn. The Boss Heart will give you some bad status cards that will clutter your deck, and you'll want to get rid of those. If you have the Medical Kit, that's great. Finally, if you've got money to burn, the Orrery can sometimes help you find that one card you're missing. But it's always kind of a gamble whether that's going to give you something useful or not. So anyway, that's how the deck is comprised. It usually works out pretty well. It takes some patience to use, and it's not going to pan out every time that you find all these cards, but usually it will work pretty well for you once you find all the right cards, and sometimes you can even beat the heart. And I'll fast forward it here real quick. And like I said, sometimes you can beat the heart. Anyway, if y'all have any advice or any questions on this strategy, maybe you have a better set of cards you can use or a better strategy, let me know in the comments. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Bye.